Welcome back, everybody. I'm Bill Georgopoulos, the host of the AMFisH fishing vlog. Doing a video today on making sure you're using sharp hooks. This is something a lot of people tend to overlook. I used to do it when I was younger as well, and resulted in, I'll be honest with you, flat out honest with you, missed fish. If you're ever casting a bait, doesn't matter what it is, a flipping jig or a crankbait or something on a Texas rig on a hook like that, and you start missing fish, you kind of take 2 seconds there and figure out, okay, why am I missing the fish? I had it hooked, I thought I had it hooked, it got off the hook, how did it get off? Once you start seeing a repetition of 4, 5, 6 fish being missed, take a look at your hooks. Try and get this on camera. It's not the best day out here, it's very overcast, but hopefully it looks, I'm just taking a look here, yeah, so there's a hook. That's a really sharp hook. That's a brand new hook. This one here, a little bit older hook, but again, I make sure that they have really sharp tips on them, and all it takes, to be honest with you, is just a little grinding stone. If I can grab it here, just a little piece of a grinding stone, and I'm going to use the one that's not so sharp right now, and you're just going to file that tip. You don't have to be super aggressive. Just pull down around the entire barb area. Give it a quick little wipe, and you'll see now that you have, I mean, I won't be able to catch this on camera, unfortunately, because I'm dealing with very limited light, but I'm just going to bring that in there. It looks a little polished, let's call it, for argument's sake. So I always have a little stone like that. I've got a little tackle box here with my hooks and my sinkers in it, but just again, just a little piece of filing stone, sharpening stone, is all you pretty much need. Now, how do you make sure a hook is sharp? So you'll look at it and you'll say, okay, well, it's, I mean, it looks pointed. Try and do it on this finger here, and if I can capture this on camera, I'm hoping. So here's the hook I just sharpened. Take your nail, put it right across your nail, and give it a couple scratches, and you'll see, hopefully I can get this on camera, I'm not sure if I can, try and get the right lighting if I can, but I've just scratched the tip of my nail, the top of my nail. That's how you know you have a really sharp hook. Let me see if I can do a few more. Just scratching in a little tic-tac-toe pattern there. I don't know if I can get that on camera, but just graze that little hook tip against your nails, and you'll know that you have a very sharp hook. Whether you want to do it on a piece of plastic or on your pliers, it doesn't really matter. I'm not saying stab yourself, but just kind of drag it across your nail. If you have a dull hook, a really dull hook, it may still leave a mark, but it's not going to sound kind of like it's grinding through your nail. That's what you're going to be looking for with a sharp hook. But if you start using a bait, an example, you've got a crankbait, and I happen to have one handy here, and I've used this, you know, all summer long. I've caught a ton of fish, and I've shown this on camera before. There's a ton of marks on this bait here. Make sure those hooks are sharp. I'll examine them. Most of these manufacturers, this happens to be Strike King, but Rapala, they put really good quality hooks on their baits. Always make sure you have those sharp hooks. And if I notice any of these, example on this crankbait, I'll examine them at the end of a day or at the end of 2 or 3 outings and say, wait a second, I've missed a few fish on this, I wonder why. Give it a quick little sharpen. Each one, like I said, doesn't take much. It takes a couple little pushes down like this on each barb, and you'll notice that the hooks will actually look sharper and they'll feel sharper, and you'll probably start landing a lot more fish without losing as many. So keep that in mind, everyone. Unfortunately, we get out and we're so anxious to go fishing, we tend to overlook some of these really important things. And what ends up happening to that is you'll go, man, I went out, fishing there. You'll be at work and someone's asking you how it was. Oh man, I missed all these fish. I didn't land any fish. Kept getting off the hook. There's always going to be a reason as to why something's happening. Slow it down. Take a look at your bait. Maybe it is just that one bait that needs some sharper hooks, and if the hooks are in really bad condition, you're going to want to change them and make sure you get the same size hooks to match up with that same bait as well. So hope this tip was helpful. Just make sure you have those sharp hooks, guys, because that's what's going to help you get those fish into the boat. So thanks for tuning in. See you next time.